So you're obviously transferring from Kansas State. So can you just take me through the process of how you decided to transfer out of Kansas State and wind up here in Miami?
Yeah, so obviously, being at Kansas State for 2 years under Coach Bruce Weber, obviously I enjoyed my time so much at Kansas State. Um, but with the decision of him resigning, obviously I knew I had a choice I had to make. Um, and after talking with my family and with my agent, it was the best decision to put my name in the transfer portal. Um, I knew I had a few schools that I was, after getting reached out by schools, I knew I had to, lock down my list of, what schools would be the best opportunity and best fit for me. Seeing Miami, doing my research on what, how they play, how Coach L's style of coaching. I feel like this would be the best place for me to fit in. And I told him, exactly when I took my visit, like what I was looking for out of a team. And, our thoughts aligned and matched up. And I knew this is definitely the place for me after the visit. After watching film of how he let Charlie Moore play, and I feel like this is like exactly my same situation. Charlie Moore transferred in, and then this would be the same situation for me being able to transfer in and do the same thing. So really excited for it.
Now that you're here, what's your take or your experience of Coral Gables, Miami, the program?
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, loving living in Miami. Weather's always nice, so that's obviously a plus. But being here at the University of Miami has been like great. I would say. I mean, Coach L's been everything I expected and more. He's helped transition my game when I told him from being a shooting guard to more of a point guard. He's helped me improve my game just off the little details, and I feel like that's what really helped. Him focusing on the details and keeping me accountable to keep getting better. I think the summertime really helped for that, and now we're getting closer and closer to the season. I feel like I've really made that transition from being a shooting guard to a point guard now.
Looking at film, I'm sure you did, of this team, what areas do you feel you can fill in for this team to really kind of elevate this team to the next level?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they lost a key piece of Charlie Moore and Cam McGusty, two of the top, leading scorer and assist man. So obviously they're missing some assists and some scoring in there. So I feel like that would be the perfect opportunity. I mean, obviously Charlie Moore's gone. That's what I was looking for to come in and be a point guard. So obviously being able to work with Bensley this year, I feel like it's going to be the same type of situation. Charlie Moore got to come in. He got to play. He got to, just be an assist, play his game. And Coach L is really encouraging on, him doing the things that he do. Obviously seen the deep threes and all that from Charlie Moore, and I mean, obviously I've been in practice and Coach L's encouraged me to take the same type of shots. So I mean, that's the type of thing that I need from a coach, and I feel like if your coach is encouraging you, it just makes your game even better.
Who did you consult with to kind of make this transition? Did you talk to Charlie Moore or anything like that, or any other player here, or just take me through who you kind of consulted with?
Yeah, on my
before
visit.
making the
Yeah, on
decision?
my visit for sure. I asked, different types of questions. I mean, talking, hanging out with Zay Long and Charlie Moore. I just asked him, how do you like Miami? Especially Charlie transferring in. He went to Kansas, out in Kansas, close to me. Now he's here in Miami. I'm like, how did you like the transition? What is Coach L like? How do you like it here? Is being living in Miami, college student, too hard? Like things like that. I just asked them, and they kept it, 100% real. Obviously, now that I'm here, everything I've seen has been truthful. And then obviously, I talked to my parents as well, and they helped me through the transition, through the process, and I feel like we made a great decision.
Now you have some other newcomers to this team. Have you guys kind of bonded as far as maybe with Norchad, or kind of talked about really the transition from coming from another school to here in Miami?
Yeah, I mean, living with Norchad is how we really created our bond. I feel like that's, being my roommate, I see him the most all the time. I feel like we created a great connection on the court and off the court. But even with all my guys, I feel like we just have that special bond where we feel like we've known each other way longer than what it's been. I've been here, 5 months, and I feel like I've known these guys for a few years. Like, this connection there is just really great. On the court, we're always finding each other, and off the court, we have a lot of fun with each other. So, I mean, I'm just, loving every second of being on this team.
What do you think people will be surprised about from this team?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's going to be some doubts, especially with the small ball lineup. But I feel like our athleticism and our speed will make up for that. I feel like people are going to say, I don't know, they're small guys, small team. They're outweighed, outsized. But the way we're able to get up and down the court, our speed, and the way we're going to be able to stretch the floor out. Because almost every guy on this team can shoot the ball. I feel like it's going to be a surprise for a lot of teams that are not going to be used to it.
And lastly, if you could just talk about Coach L's emphasis on defense and just how you are going to contribute in that way and just how practices have been.
Yeah, obviously Coach L, big emphasis on defense, especially with our size. We can't, sit back and relax on defense because we're smaller, so we're going to have to get under guys. We're going to have to pressure them. Obviously, he helped me with my defense personally. He gave me some film. Charlie Moore is obviously a great defender, getting steals, things like that. And they told me this is the type of defense you need to be playing. So obviously I got with one of the coaches, got film on the things I needed, and obviously I didn't got better at it. I would tell, you could ask Coach L himself. He'll tell you that ever since I asked for the film and they helped me with that, I didn't got better with getting steals in practice, and things like that. So I'm really excited to see how this transitions to the game and help me pick up my defense. And I feel like me and Bensley are gonna have a great time taking turns picking on the point guard or whoever brings up the ball, the court, giving them pressure and giving them havoc.
Thank you.